I'll show you a couple more features of the Eddie Bauer Pack and Play. Firstly, it's got these great kind of privacy panels to block out some of the light. If you want those open, you can just roll them up and they'll clip and stay in place. It's got a ton of features. These are just some of them. Now, if you've got a younger baby, a newborn you're using the Pack and Play for, they've got a great bassinet attachment that can be used up to 15 pounds. So I'll show you how that goes together. Basically, you've got this big piece of fabric that they include, and it's got some different hooks and whatnot. So, put the long side over the long side of the Pack and Play, and they just kind of clip on to the side that's already up and in place. I'll be honest, this has been a bit of a challenge at times because it's stiff, but that's good because it means you'll get a nice tight fit. So lock all 4 of those in place. And then I usually like to lock one of the ends in place too, and these just snap on. So there's little snaps here on the end of the Pack and Play that they just snap to. There's 4 snaps along each end. As you can see too, while we're here, they've got nice lockable wheels in the rear, so you can just lock those in place, and the Pack and Play doesn't roll, but if you need to move it from room to room, you can, which is really handy. So I'll do the other side here, clipping these plastic clips over the end. And I think before I put the last side on, what I'll do is I'll put the support posts in place, and basically that just gives some added support to the mattress once it's in. So you've got 4 posts here, similar to just how you would set up a camping tent. And so basically what you do is you put one end into, there's a little sleeve in here that it fits into, and then you'll take your other end and put it into the sleeve. And then you'll put those 2 together. There's one side in. I like to leave that end off just so it's a little bit loose, so that you've got a little bit of, the fabric's not too tight, so you can still kind of move it around a bit. So on one side, and then the other, and then clip the poles together. And it actually makes a nice tight bottom. So let's get this side in place here. Snaps, 4 snaps again. Okay, so now at this point you've got all this, the bassinet basically snapped in. You can see the 2 poles are here. Okay, now you can go ahead and put your mattress in. The mattress fits nice and snugly in the bassinet. Now the bassinet does kind of jiggle and wiggle a little bit, but it is nice and secure there as long as you've got all 4 on each of the sides and the ends clipped in. And so you can see it makes a nice tight bed base. Another one of the features of the Eddie Bauer Pack and Play, and one of the reasons why we like it so much, is because of the change table attachment. So this is your change table here. And again, it clips on. You've got these 2 little brown tabs here that the change table will clip onto. So basically they kind of go up and over and then hook on there. And again, everything is a pretty tight fit, and that's for safety reasons. You want to make sure that everything's nice and secure. There's one. And there's the other. So it kind of sits over top of the bassinet. Of course, you'd only want to have this on when you're changing baby. When they're ready to go to sleep, to use the bassinet, you want to take it off. Same thing as if it's in the lower position. just hook this last one on here. And then the change table also has a safety strap so that you can put the strap around baby when you're changing them, just to give you some added security. So basically that's what it looks like once the change table attachment is in. Again, like I said, you want to remove that anytime you're not changing baby. And one of the last features it has, which I'll show you, is the Canopy, which is really great if you're using the pack and play in, let's say, kind of a high traffic area, or if you're using it in a hotel room and you don't have a separate bedroom, maybe you want baby to have a little bit more privacy. I think the Canopy is great. So basically it's like a little tent top. They've got these little ends here with a hook on them, and they just clip onto the plastic sides on the interior of the pack and play. So we'll get all 4 of those hooked in. And then they've got little elastics around the end. You can just kind of pull it tight around each side. And like we did at the beginning, if we want to pull the privacy panel down, we can. That'll give it a little bit more darkness in there, a little bit more coziness. And those are nice too because they Velcro nice and tight down so they're not flapping at all. They're stuck in one spot. And then of course, to access baby, you can unzip the Canopy here. A little bit tangled, there we go. And now you can have access. So, certainly you can just pull the change table off at this point so you can see how to use the bassinet with it. And so you've got a nice dome for it. So even, I guess, if you wanted to take it camping, it would definitely keep the bugs out if someone wanted to play inside. But it's a nice option to have, whether that's for privacy or whether it's to protect them from the sun, bugs, that sort of thing. So I'll take that off. I'll show you finally how to use the pack and play without the bassinet, and you'll be all set. Eddie Bauer makes some great products. I really like that they pay attention to things like the fabric color, and it's kind of a funky brown and plaid. So I'll just take the bed base out here because we're going to use it again. And I'll take off the bassinet, basically just unclip, same way you put it on. You'd want to, of course, remove the support post, but we'll do that after. So now you've got your pack and play, and you can just slip the mattress in the bottom. And of course this is for babies who are over 15 pounds. And there you go, you've got lots of space in there, lots of room to move around. You've got privacy panel on one side, not on the other. Got those great wheels that you can use to turn it. And on the pack and play here as well, sorry, on this end, it even has a nice little pouch you can put in there, some toys, the extra sheet, that sort of